Hi, it's Becky with A Better Way to Homeschool, and I'm excited to bring you video number 2 in my series on how to homeschool when you find yourself surrounded by toddlers, babies, and infants. In our first video, we talked about the fact that there's not a lot of time for mom when you have a lot of children, and especially if you have older children that you're trying to homeschool while also taking care of the young ones. A lot of times you'll find that you only have time to throw your hair up in a clip, and you'll find that when I do this video series that I will purposely put my toddler clothes on. My hair will be clipped and I will have just a simple t-shirt on. Today I've added a necklace because I have to take my son to the doctors, which we'll talk about in this video. When you homeschool and you've got babies, you're going to probably find yourself like me, that you're filled with expectations for what you're going to get done that day, and all of a sudden one of your kids will wake up with a fever, a sore throat, or a stomach bug, and all those wonderful plans that you had will go right out the window. And I want to encourage you that it's okay. It's okay to sometimes shelve what you have going on with homeschool to take care of those munchkins. But it's better if you've anticipated that life will happen, and if you have a tool belt to help yourself through those harder days. So this morning was one of those days for me. I had a whole list of things that I wanted to get done today, and my 6-year-old came out with a fever and a sore throat and the need to go to the doctors. And the first tip that I have for you when it comes to dealing with the unexpected that come with babies and toddlers, like sickness, is to stock your freezer with a few meals that you can simply defrost, heat in a crock pot or heat on the stove, and feed your family. And the reason I start here is because food is essential that you actually take the time to plan. If you have some meals that could be easily doubled and then frozen, I highly recommend that you do that. 1 or 2 meals a week, double your recipe, throw half of it into a Ziploc bag, label it with a Sharpie, and throw it in your freezer. Because I promise you, if you have babies and toddlers, that the chances are that at some point throughout this school year, one of them is going to come down with something. And the fact that you have a home-cooked meal ready to go in your freezer will actually save you a lot of time. So although it has nothing to do with homeschool per se, taking care of your home should be your first priority, and a good home-cooked meal makes a world of difference when you're having one of those days. So take the time to go to our website at abetterwaytohomeschool.com. You will find that I have a couple of recipes out there to at least jumpstart you in case you don't have a few of your own. The first one's called Sailor Soup, and it is a very easy vegetable soup that can be doubled or quadrupled and easily frozen, and it's delicious. And the second one is a white bean chili that is also extremely good, one of all of my family's favorites. And again, you can double, quadruple, whatever, and throw it into the freezer and label it. And another tip and hint is that often when you have toddlers, you have friends that have toddlers as well. And it's really handy to have a meal in your freezer. If your friends' children are really sick, it feels really good to go to your freezer and pull out a bag and hand them a pre-made dinner. So that's just the tip for today. Take the time, go to A Better Way to Homeschool and pull down a recipe or two. Add either those or one of your own, double it, add it to your freezer so that when you're having a day like today where one of your kiddos is sick, your family will eat well. So again, this is Becky with A Better Way to Homeschool. When you're done, go to the top up here and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out on any of the How to Homeschool with Toddlers and Babies Around Your Feet series. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.